Did you know the iconic song Singing in the Rain wasn't even written for the movie? The title number, performed by the incomparable Gene Kelly, actually debuted over 20 years earlier in MGM's The Hollywood Review of 1929. In fact, aside from Moses Supposes, which was actually based on a 1944 tongue twister, none of the songs in Singing in the Rain were originally written for it. So, how did it all come together? Well, during Hollywood's rocky transition from silent films to the talkies, songwriters Arthur Freed and Nico Herb Brown wrote a catalog of songs that MGM sprinkled across films from 1929 to 1936. Later, those very songs were reimagined for the script by Betty Comden and Adolph Green. To be fair, Freed and Brown are the original creators of the music, except for one. Sure, the lyrics are different, but the melody could have given rise to a copyright infringement lawsuit. Make 'Em Laugh, one of my favorite songs in the movies, is actually 100% based on the song Be a Clown by Cole Porter, and is nearly identical. Porter had every right to sue Freed and Brown for ripping off his song, and the copyright infringement suit would have been completely justified. Porter never did, and this song will forever be an iconic plagiarized masterpiece. Now, let's talk dance. One of the most gorgeous examples of this is the nightclub scene sequence in Broadway Melody with Sid Charisse and Gene Kelly. There's a super abrupt cut in both sound and visuals. Take a look. Why was this? Well, because censors at the time, specifically the Production Code and the Catholic Legion of Decency reviewers, objected to a single moment they found too suggestive. There's no documentation as to what the objection was, and so we'll never know what the full dance scene was actually like. Speaking of legends, we move on to the iconic dance scene. Everyone knows that Gene Kelly had a 103-degree fever, but there's a lot of myths surrounding that scene. Myth 1, it took 1 day to complete this scene. Nope, it took 3. Myth 2, the water used was mixed with milk to make it appear better on film. Nah, it was all backlighting. And lastly, myth 3, the dance was simple for Gene Kelly. Oh, heck no! Gene Kelly went through great pains to make the dance look effortless. He choreographed every detail, right down to the placement of the rain puddles. Can you imagine? The last fact I'll leave you with is regarding the voice dubbing. What's ironic is how the film shows Kathy Selden, played by Debbie Reynolds, is dubbing for Lena Lamont, played by Jean Hagen, when in reality, Debbie Reynolds had her voice dubbed for 2 songs by Betty Noyes, most notably the song Would You. There's so much depth and history around this incredible musical that I could go on and on about it for hours. Singing in the Rain is an original classic that is instantly recognized nearly 75 years after its release, and it is in my unprofessional opinion that it will be recognizable for another 75 years.
Dancing and singing in the rain.